think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bridge, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper and women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly it down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really heated, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. Do my lunch, eat me bullet for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got them all, you don't want no.
I got all those chicks, nigga.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster. smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sonny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleed. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleed.
Hey, what up? What up? What up? Peace and blessings to everybody, man. It's Thursday, man. Man, this year almost going by so damn fast, dog. Y'all see that shit? Shout out to my brother, All Things. Peace, bro. Hope everything's still good with you and your mom, brother, and your family. Hope everything's well. Yankee Cap. Shout out to Zimbabwe's finest, my nigga Zulu Lion. Salute to you, my brother. Peace. Fucking building. Salute to you, Queen. Hope everything is well with you. Hope everything is well with you. And shout out to the Playback Gang. Shout out to the people that, come through, support every time. And I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Dr. Key, she should be back tomorrow, but y'all know she's into her training, having a PhD. They say great power comes great responsibilities, I guess. You feel me? So, she doing her training for her little shindig that she got going on, man. Am I still going in and out, bro, 6500? Or am I good now? I was basically moving around. But salute to everybody that came through. Salute. This damn cough. I ain't got rid of that shit yet. Nah, it's all good, bro. I appreciate you, bro, 65. It's all good, bro. We family in here. But it's been a lot of stuff going on lately. Did anybody see that face-off between Keyshawn and Africa? Did y'all see that? Or how about Bill Haney and them posting up of paper with Devin Haney passing the VADA test? Y'all see that? Can you say thirsty? Like, the only thing that you could talk about is y'all passing the VADA test. Nigga, you just had a fight. You just had a fight. So why would you not be clean if you just had a fight? Like, shit don't make no sense. That's just like my girl getting tested for an STD after she just had a baby. Like, they just ran all the tests when she had the baby. So if she take an STD test after that, 9 times out of 10, she should be clean, unless her and the baby burning, right? So Devin Haney just had a fight. Why would he pop dirty? Can anybody explain that shit? I understand that, Miss Joette. VADA's a middleman. But I'm trying to figure out, why are you taking a VADA test right now after your fight is over with? Pick me. Like, it screams that you trying to sit there. What you want, Ryan Garcia? Like y'all just did to Brian Norman Jr.? Like, y'all had this man take over 12 VADA tests. No, it ain't for attention, Miss Joette. It's they trying to set the stage. And they're trying to say that Ryan Garcia is a dirty fighter, and that's the reason why they're not fighting him. I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia has took the Haney soul. They're acting like battered victims. Miss Joette, they will never fight Ryan Garcia again. They will never do it again, especially at a bigger weight. Advantage over people is he's bigger than them in a fight. Devin has been bigger than every opponent except for Ryan Garcia. And the one opponent that Devin wasn't bigger than slapped him around and called, getting slapped around and called Susan. If you ever watch Blank Man, you know what I'm talking about. bruh. And it just showed so many holes in Devin Osterine and all this. When have you ever known Osterine to make somebody a super soldier? When have you hit with the same shot? When have you seen Osterine go with a bang? You said you was gonna kill this man in the ring. You got overhyped. You started believing your fan base, and you was some type of powerhouse. You went away from everything that made you Devin Haney, and you tried to go toe to toe with a brawler. You tried to go toe to toe with a puncher. Punch with a puncher. And you seriously got whooped. Lenora showed you that you couldn't go toe to toe with a puncher. Like, think about that shit, dog. Like, Devin Haney was in the ring and he was inadequate. And when they found that out, shout out to my brother Desmond Johnson in the building. Salute to you, bro. Peace and blessings to you, Des. But this, and they, like I said, they keep trying to blame it on Osterine. But Osterine didn't give you that bad motherfucking game plan. But what they're doing now, they're setting the stage. They're setting the stage. They're trying to call this man a cheater. They're trying to call this man a cheater so they can have an excuse not to get in the ring with this man. I've seen it happen plenty of times before. They're going to be like, well, you know. Like, they're not trying to get in the ring with that man no more. And see, they're trying to tarnish his legacy and tarnish his name, but it ain't going to be shit they can do when Ryan Garcia gets in that ring with Mario Barrios. And Joe Goosen, like, Goosen couldn't teach Ryan Garcia shit. Goosen taught Ryan Garcia how to walk right into Tank Davis's punches. So if Mario Barrios thought it was a flex, posting the video with him training with Gooseman, that's not a flex. That was not a flex. Only thing you flexing is your damn motherfucking goddamn guns because Mario Barrios, you look trash against Manny Pacquiao. Now you about to go in there with somebody that can hit you. And don't get me wrong, y'all know it's fucked up. Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia will do bigger numbers than Tiafimo versus Shakur Stevenson. I hate to say it, but Mario Barrios, shout out to my nigga Thomas motherfucking King of the Hill. I hate to say this, but I'm going to go on record now. Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios is going to do more than Shakur versus Tio. I'm telling you this. Ryan versus Barrios is going to blow Tio and Shakur out the water. Did y'all see that press conference with Tio and Shakur yesterday? It was 8 people at the press conference. And 5 of them was cameramen. Bro, when they was talking, that shit was echoing like the Alpine. Bro, I'm not serious, bro, 6500. When they was talking in that damn thing, it sounded like the echo in the Himalayan mountains. Like everything they said, it echoed. He was like, Shakur gonna jiggle my. And Shakur was like, what'd you say? He said, jiggle my balls, my balls, my balls, my balls. The shit echoed like 5 times. And he talking about, man, pause. I'm like, damn. Exactly, Thomas. The sound check never got checked. Like, bro, it was nobody there. And I say, yep, they ain't even gonna cover the small room, bro. It's not gonna happen. The shit was crazy. The shit was so boring. T.O. Sr. He had to sober up a little bit and start talking. And Tio was on some freaky ass shit, dog. Like, he's talking about, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you hard. And yeah, you jiggle my balls. I'm like, bro. And see, I said, I told y'all. I'm telling you. Tio wanted the same thing his wife wanted, bro. Miss Joette. Matter of fact, hold on for a second, Miss Joette. You think a nigga lying. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I got you. I'm about to show you. Hold on one second. Nah, the shit crazy, dog. I'm about to let you just hold on. That shit crazy. Hold up.
For your next fight, up and weight. Why was this the right fight for you?
Hold on, I'll tell you what. Faster. You talking about room?
What?
You talking about room 40?
Yeah.
Room 40's nuts.
Faster. Yo, you pause, bro. What's up with you, bro? You been wilding since
You hard. Real hard.
man. What do you say to that, bro? Like, you hear him, bro? I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up, bro. T.O. not on this level. T.O. is a high level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite level fighter, and come January 31st.
Even Shakur said it. What do you say? Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic shit, dog. Rod Walker in the building. Tell you he gonna do you hard. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I say, bro. Like, T.O. trip. I hear how that shit was echoing. It was nobody at the press conference. But it's actually a good fight. But the fighters, don't nobody give a fuck about the fighters. Don't nobody want to see Shakur. Don't nobody want to see T.O. But in all actuality, it's a good fight. It's a good fight that's going to flop. This fight going to fucking flop, bro. Like, this shit's going to flop so fucking bad. And it's crazy because we need a good fight like this, but the fucked up shit about it, Tiafimo, he can't sell out a small room on Smack, like I told you. I think motherfucking, for the T.O. or Shakur in Jersey. But what I'm saying is, they had % in 2 days, in 1 day. They went from $1,000 ticket. That's why the Shakur fan came in here and told on himself. He said, yeah, I buy. The only reason you're going to be able to walk to the floor because ain't nobody going to be there. I pay for great fights. So I'm going to be VP in game when the fight come on, and I'm in England paying for it. Because I'd be damned if I pay more for this fight. I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it. And since a fight of this magnitude, wasn't nobody talking about it. Didn't nobody even know they had a press conference until people started putting the videos up. It was nobody there. Now, if this fight would have been 2 years ago, man, this would have been the fight that everybody in boxing was talking about. Man, Shakur Stevenson versus T.O. But what had happened, Turkey Al-Ashidi has successfully devalued Shakur Stevenson. And he has devalued Teofimo Lopez. Both of these fighters have not done their career any justice. Any justice. Teofimo going tooth and nail with Claggett, Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz. That shit did nothing for his career. Shout out to my brother Malik Taylor in the building. And motherfucking damn Shakur fighting chicken fried rice, motherfucking Padley. And you know, them shits ain't did nothing. Fighting on Thursdays, then undercards. The only undercard Tank Davis was fighting on was Floyd Mayweather. If it ain't Floyd, Tank headlining. But you can't say that about your favorite fighter because you got Devin Haney fighting on the undercard of Ryan and Rowley. Both people he called trash. Both will probably knock him out. I'm just being honest. But this is what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, bro, 6,500. We told them what Turkey was going to do. We told them that Turkey was... Look, that's why they're trying to renegotiate the Ali Act. That's why they doing all this shit with Congress and shit so they can give a fighter... They call it taking away the middleman. No, you taking away the motherfucking union. You taking away the security net that the fighters have. And what you're doing, you're throwing their ass in the fire. And you know, at first I was feeling bad for them, but motherfuckers that signed the Turkey, I can give a fuck less what happened to them because you're selling the rest of them out. Like Terrence Crawford, you're selling out boxing. Exactly, Miss Joette. Motherfuckers like Turkey hold grudges. Turkey holds grudges. He had a nigga put in prison and killed for saying some bullshit about him. So you think he gonna let Shakur get away with calling him a motherfucking towel head? Nah. That shit right there won't fly. He is not gonna let that shit go right there. But like I said, on paper, it's a good fight. But with the antics that Shakur been over motherfucking stimulating the crowd and not performing. You got T.O. doing this bullshit, turning down all these other fights. Like this fight right here, man, it could have been so much greater. It could have been so much bigger. But you got these people that sat there and fucked this fight up right here. And this fight is about to lose a lot of fucking money. Shakur and T.O. is not about to get paid. And if they do get paid, Turkey's going in the hole. Because I'm going to tell you like this, T.O. is not getting $10 million for this fight. He's not. And like I said, I hate to say it, but Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios is going to do better. And bro, 6,500. You say does Shakur Stevenson have a signature win? I'm going to tell you something that's probably controversial. And I dare anybody in here, if I'm wrong, tell me, bro. Like I say, this boxing talk. It don't matter to me. But if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But Shakur Stevenson doesn't have a better win than O'Shaquie Foster. O'Shaquie Foster has a better win on his resume. Jamel Herring wasn't a signature win. He was already, Zulu. But O'Shaquie Foster beating Cool Boy Step, a unified 2-division champion, is better than any name on Shakur Stevenson's resume. Tell me, argue me it's not. Give me somebody on Shakur Stevenson's resume that is more signature than Cool Boy Step. Please. I'll wait. Cool Boy Step was a former unified, and he's also a 2-division champ in his 3rd division. Shakur Stevenson doesn't have no unified champions on his resume. Shakur Stevenson don't have no 2 division champions on his resume. So as I say again, he's telling O'Shaquie Foster, what have you done? Actually, O'Shaquie has a better win on his resume than you do. So we can agree. So can we agree that O'Shaquie Foster has a better win on his resume than Shakur Stevenson? Can we agree to that? I mean, if not, give me somebody that Shakur got that's better than Schoolboy. Bruh, 6,500 say he can't argue with this. Miss Joette say, yep. Bruh say, yeah. So Shakur didn't tell it exactly, Zulu. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to shit on the man, Zulu, but that man has a better signature win than Shakur. But Shakur telling this man, what have you done? What have you done to deserve to fight me? The audacity. That shit's audacious as hell, bro. It's audacious as hell, but I rock with it. But see, I tried to ask a New Jersey person the other day. I was like, y'all telling O'Shaquie Foster he doesn't deserve a Shakur Stevenson fight, but Shakur Stevenson doesn't have a Cool Boy Step on his record. Yes, Shakur got a couple people in there, but Shakur doesn't have a 2-division champ or a unified champion on his resume. O'Shaquie got a 2-division champion and a unified champion in one fight. Now, don't get me wrong. With this Teofimo fight, Shakur Stevenson beats Teofimo. Teofimo is better than Cool Boy Step on the resume because that's 2-time lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, Teofimo's a hell of a name. And that's why I said on paper, this is a great fight. This is a great fight for Teo. It's a great fight for Shakur. Because if Teofimo was to beat Shakur, he would have Lomachenko, Josh Taylor, Shakur Stevenson on his resume. If Shakur was to beat Teo, he'll have Teofimo on his resume. And then he can have a couple of C fights like Joet Gonzalez, Valdez, Jamel Herring, William Zepeda. But that would make the overall format look pretty decent. You feel what I'm saying? But like, one thing I can say, Shakur is trying to set himself up to be a star. Like, he might not want to get that Tank Davis work, but Shakur Stevenson already got his second fight set up, which is crazy because he's probably going to get stripped of the WBC. He's probably going to get stripped of the WBC because O'Shaquie Foster fought to be his mandatory. But, I mean, Miss Joette, we can say how much does Teo name hold weight. Look at George Kambosos, Miss Joette. Africa acting like he done beat the sovereign emperor because he beat motherfucking George Kambosos. George Kambosos a trash ass win, but you can't tell Africa that shit. Africa act like he the money man now. But what I can say, I like the fact that Shakur is talking about fighting Ryan Garcia next. You can't tell Africa he not a draw though, Miss Joette. Africa's actually good, but Africa ain't got no resume. But Africa think he the best thing smoking. I swear you can't tell Africa that he not hot. He swear he the cash cow now. But what I was saying is, Shakur Stevenson is talking about fighting Ryan Garcia next. That's a huge fight. Now, see, that right there could be Shakur Stevenson's big payday money. And I'm explaining to you exactly, bro, 6,500. But watch how this fight sets up. If Shakur Stevenson happens to beat Teofimo Lopez, that'll make him a 4-division champion, right? Then he beats Ryan, that'll make him a 5-division champion. But I don't think he beats Ryan. But what this sets Shakur Stevenson up for, all right, you know, they recognize Shakur. This is Shakur's big money fight right here. Y'all pay attention. I see and I respect it. Shakur's fighting Teofimo, one of the 4 kings. Shakur beats Teofimo. That's a signature name. Then he moves up to fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is Mexican. Shakur is black, and he's Puerto Rican. That's the Mexicans against blacks, and the Mexicans against Puerto Rican. That'll be a huge fight. And the Mexicans will get behind Ryan Garcia just because Shakur is Puerto Rican and because he's black. That would be a huge fight. Shakur versus Ryan would do more than than Devin and Ryan did. If Ryan Garcia wins that belt against Mario Barrios, and Shakur wins that belt against Teo, and Shakur moves up to fight Ryan Garcia, that would be a huge fight. That would be a huge fight. But, like I said, that would be a very dangerous fight for Shakur, too. I really don't think Shakur can step with Ryan's speed and power. I know that Shakur can outbox Ryan, but just being able to outbox somebody isn't going to always win. What power, bro? 6,500? Shakur lost his power at 130. If we're going to be honest, Shakur lost his power at 130, bro, 6,500. Shakur would never be a power puncher, bro, 6,500. His hands is too soft. Oh, I know, bro. I'm just saying his hands is too soft. His shit's breaking up. Shakur's not got no power right now. Power's the last thing on that nigga mind. You know, like Floyd, you know, brittle hands. You know, he trying to do what he got to do. But did y'all see Keyshawn versus Africa, though? That shit right there. That's what I said, bruh, 6,500. I don't think he keeps Ryan Garcia off of him. I don't think he gets it. And that's what Ryan Garcia told him. He said, nigga, you ain't got no power. Ryan told him that. But this the fight. I want to see this fight, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm going to let y'all see. And I'm going to let y'all see what I'm talking about. Because they tried to make the fight. And this is Key's homeboy.
So why is all this coming out? People believe, bro. I ain't tweet shit, gang. I'm saying you deny everything. You saying, oh, you didn't. Dallas Thompson didn't want to fight. I'm here. You want to fight. You got your numbers, and I'm here. You get your numbers. What is it?
I said you ain't know what I got. That's what I said.
Your man right here.
He's come for the open security.
You want to make it happen though? 26. Oh yeah. It's a first quarter. I'm like, well, what the fuck happened?
This is
what happened.
What the fuck happened?
You want that happen? You want to make the fight happen? You want to fight? Win next year. You want to make the fight happen?
Win next year.
It don't matter when I'm available. I gotta fight. I gotta fight.
Oh, nah, hold on. February.
I'll say this.
Do you want to make it happen though?
Now check this out now. Eddie Hearns is even saying this is a big money fight. They also saying let's make this fight in March or February. But watch Africa. Africa's not trying to do this shit. And watch how Africa talk about I gotta fight. Nigga, you ain't gotta fight, but here we go.
Mark, don't ask me, do you want to make it happen?
There were talks about this fight for January 31st. This is a big fight, big money fight that can stand on its own. But you know,
That's respected.
Hitchens is looking a bit big. He looks. He might be too big for you at one
You
point.
want me to get all hype and be
No,
like,
he was supposed to on the camera.
You little man, I'm not that no more. I ain't that no more.
Yeah,
I ain't that no
he might be a
more.
bit
It's gonna
big
sell
for you.
itself.
He might be a bit big for
And he
you.
said, he said, gonna come to my hometown. I said that. I said I come over there.
Yeah.
100%. Because he know I'm gonna sell out. It's just gonna sell out. The celebrities and everybody gonna be there. I'm gonna be the one to help sell out. That you got a name. But I saw beat me, my fault. You can get that. Nah, hold up. People don't speak, eh? Hold up. People don't. So it's all because of you. Of course, God. My name had to do it. My name had a lot to do with it. Well, you know what's the
Y'all see how Hitchison spitting on that nigga. Hitchison spitting on Keyshawn. Richard talking about nah. He talking about nigga, it's your spit nigga crazy.
That shit don't mean all the world. That don't mean nothing. Listen. I came into the professional game with a fan base. So why Andy Cruz ain't selling out? He beat you 3 times. Bro, that's Andy. That ain't me. Why you bringing up the Olympics? That ain't me. I'm talking about my fan base. Why how I sell. How I sell. That's why. The Olympics don't mean nothing. How I sell. I came in here with a fan base.
Who cares? How does the fight play out?
I'm knocking him out. Imagine that. I was being yours since you was a kid. Whoa. I sparred Keyshawn. I told Keyshawn, I told Shakur, he's a little pup. We sparred and I beat him up in Mike Reed gym. That's a true story.
Keyshawn. Keyshawn, what was that? Keyshawn, is that a true story?
Yeah, it's true. He been whipping my ass since a little kid. He been whipping my ass since a little kid. Yeah, that's true. And then after he came up and started beating me. Right, started training with me and Shakur. What happened? Remember that? What happened? Remember how every time we used to spar? Bro, I sparred you like twice. Can I get my word out?
And y'all know how Shakur always talking about Keyshawn. Hey, look, let's bring everything. Watch this right here. Watch this shit. It's some animosity towards Shakur too.
Damn. Every time we used to spar, I used to talk friendly though. We was friends, we was friendly talk. I used to push up on you like that. And then when we used to spar, who always be in your corner? Your best friend, Shakur. Africa, get on his ass. Get him. Don't worry about him talking to you. Why the fuck every time we spar, Shakur gotta hype you up, man? Yo, another question. He denied that shit though. No, one thing he denied though. But he been fucking me up as far though. But now what you Keyshawn beating me up.
Y'all see always in your corner talking about beat him up, Africa. That's why Keyshawn really don't rock with Shakur like that.
You never said I beat you up. No. I never said that. He said no. That's why I'm saying facts. He's saying some bullshit. Spar him. When I was sparring Shakur, endless, and Shakur's better than him. So why the fuck would I have to? Shakur would have to hype me up to spar a guy. He's better than him. I'm sparring Shakur endless round. That makes sense. So I was scared to spar. You was like hurting me or something. I never say you did. That's the thing I'm saying right now is facts. But I'm saying why did Shakur have to? You gotta go ask Shakur. What was he doing to me? That made me so hesitant. What the fuck was I doing?
See, a lot of this shit is just a bunch of talking back. Hey Zulu, I think Africa beats him. I think Africa's a better boxer. And the reason I say that is that I go back to the Nahir Albright fight. Does a lot of shit better than Nahir Albright. Keyshawn's not that good, bro. Like he doesn't have a 6 motherfucking what's the dude name that Tank used to beat up? And then he had an overweight Lemos, and he had the damn Baranchek. Like Keyshawn had one tough fight. It was good. He could have made a big fight with Andy Cruz. He ducked that shit. The nigga didn't want to do the damn rehydration for Edwin De Los Santos when he came in overweight. But I don't think he's on an Africa or Shakur level. Shakur, he is a skilled boxer. He's just not a finisher. He's the best amateur fighter I know. Shakur the best amateur fighter I know. But the finishing, Shakur don't put that finishing touch on a nigga. He don't know how to finish it off. I'm just being honest. Like Shakur Stevenson, he doesn't finish his plate. Yeah. And y'all know what's fucked up though? That then did all that motherfucking talking. They was trying to make the fight. Africa talking about getting lost in the script. Salute, bro. Peace and blessings. And that's the shit that get me. Faces of boxing and shit. And they turn down fights that they got. And see, it's a lot of great fights out here in boxing that we're not getting. Like, we're not getting these good-ass fights. Like, motherfuckers is making excuses. Like I say, we didn't get Tank versus Shakur. I'm pissed off about that. We didn't get Devin versus Shakur. I'm pissed off about that. At one point, we had all the best fighters at 135. And none of them wanted to mix that shit up. None of them wanted to mix that shit up. But then you try to blame the A side. You can't blame the A side. Y'all remember when Demetrius Andrade wanted to fight Canelo? Demetrius Andrade came to that man's press conference talking shit. And Canelo said, you won't pay it? You don't pay? When have we ever seen one of these people that wanted to fight Tank Davis go to his press conferences? When have we ever seen one of these B-side niggas do more than just talk on the internet? More than knock, knock, knock. And then when the doors open, niggas is out here doorbell ditching Tank, dog. We watched about knock, knock. I want to fight light skin. He been tricking the game for too long. Then when Tank answered the door, the nigga knocked. That nigga done ran off trying to get a pit bull fight. How you knocking on the door and then when the nigga come, you nigga knock a Ring doorbell camera in this bitch? Like, that's the shit that be crazy. It's a Ring doorbell camera and niggas still trying to nigga knock. Niggas say they want certain fights, but they don't, bruh. Devin and Bill built their whole career off Tank Davis' name. Ever since the amateurs, all they talked about was Tank, 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 Tank. They always talked about how they did Tank. Oh, the rest, they is, my brother. They nigga knocking, bro. And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant supporting the grind with the $2 holler. He the first one to support people to support. Can I get 4 people to support the grind? Yeah, they nigga knocking. And altruistic, they nigga knocking. But yeah, hit the like button and support the grind if you can, people. But yeah, they nigga knocking because look, That nigga had us all invested, thinking we about to see a whole type. Talk about Davis versus Davis pay-per-view. I was hyped for that shit. I was like, yeah, we about to get that shit. Man, as soon as that nigga got a belt, he talking about, man, the fight everybody want to see is me versus Pitbull. Nigga, no, the fight that you've been selling, the reason why people been tuning into you is because you've been saying somebody else's name. You've been talking about this nigga name your whole career. Nigga, you even try to get the nigga to sign you. And now that you got a belt, now you don't want to do that? How the fuck does that shit happen? Like, nigga, you done hit us with the nickel slick shit. My nigga J Hawk, salute, bro. But see, and this is how petty these niggas is. Well, Tank ain't never unified. Well, Keyshawn, how the hell can you unify if everybody running away? People don't understand that shit. And like I was saying, Devin and Bill built their whole career off a lie. Their whole career was, yeah, we beat Tank up in sparring. They didn't tell you the first time in sparring Tank beat that nigga ass. And they had to go get Floyd and about 9, 10 motherfuckers that they had a whole gym of people helping them. You had motherfucking Floyd putting Tank in the thickest foe, had him in a chicken wing crossface, and Devin still couldn't do shit with that man. That nigga arguing with people on the sideline. Devin Haney stealing off on the man. And they still couldn't break that nigga, dog. Like, man, that video was so not what they've been bragging on the whole time. That shit was so not what they had been bragging on for all them years. They've been bragging that they did this and that. That shit was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. Motherfucker even made a video stealing off on a nigga and couldn't do shit. Then, when Tank was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. So the nigga fresh out of jail, he tell Bill and Devin, let's fight. They talk about, nah, man, we about to go fight Regis Pro. You've been calling this man out your whole year, your whole life. You just seen Ryan Garcia as a B-side get more than you and Shakur have made in your entire career at that point, combined. And you decide to go fight a Regis Prograis for $1.5 million in California where they're taking 40%. Now, I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, but that don't make dollars or cents. Then you decide not to fight Loma again. Then you think, okay, fuck it. You made a career talking about Ryan Garcia ducking you. You talking about you gonna kill that man in the ring with your bare hands. You get in the ring with Ryan and you get trounced. Like, this man beats the shit out of you, literally. Like, you had shit stains in your shorts. Everybody seen it. It was a sight to behold. You got done dirty, dog. You got dirty dog dusted. That's what happened. And the fucked up shit about it, y'all had a contingency plan. Because God came down and talked to your brother and told him, don't worry about it. That man gonna pop dirty. So now, y'all beat up a slow-footed Brian Norman. Now y'all going after the trash fights that everybody said was trash. Hey, Zulu, man, when you got a direct line to God, baby. I sent Sean Haney a text message. A DM on Instagram. I said, man, ask God what's the Powerball numbers for this week, man. He ain't got back at me yet. I mean, if Allah can tell you that Ryan was popping dirty, tell the nigga to give me a power 4. Tell him give me 4 in the Powerball, baby. Shit. I'm good with that. I'm cool. Greedy, just give me the Powerball numbers. That's all. But that shit crazy as hell. So God can tell you that Ryan gonna pop dirty, but he can't tell you to tell your brother to duck that hook. the duck. God didn't tell you to tell Devin not to go straight up and fight that man and try to go in a battle with a hooker. That your dad shouldn't have married a prostitute and your brother shouldn't have married one, and do a lot of stuff. And when I say a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of meat. Do y'all know that Devin Haney has only been in 2 relationships in his entire life? 2 girlfriends. His first girlfriend was India Love. I'm telling you, Rod. Hold on, Rod, my brother. They didn't fuck when he was young. So when he got a little bit of money, he got his first girlfriend, India Love. Now, his first girlfriend, India Love, she was also what we call a sex worker. She had OnlyFans, and he wasn't in none of them. She was doing OnlyFans content while she was with Devin, and he was in the woman that just had Mr. Marcus down her throat. So actually, he was in a 3. That's what he was in there. Oh, Rod Walker. Diddy call Brian the King Falcon salute. Hey, Zulu Line, Shakur Stevenson was dating Joette Gonzalez's sister. I think you getting him confused with Shakur Stevenson, Zulu. You know, Shakur was dating Joette Gonzalez's sister. But Devin was with India Love, a woman of the night. And then after that relationship was over, he wanted to ask for his money and shit back. He wanted to reverse charge that pussy. That's some crazy shit. He tried to reverse charge it. So not only was his first relationship, yeah, Zulu. Now his first relationship was with an OnlyFans girl. After that, he goes and marry a Backpage girl. This chick been selling international poonie. She was what you call a Taz angel. She was delivering sunshine from the Mediterranean to the equator to Ecuador to Los Angeles to Canada. This motherfucker had international. This motherfucker had the Amazon coochie. Not only did he marry her, he put a baby in it. So, Devin, did Devin even get a paternity test? First things first. But that shit everywhere, man. Rod Walker, that's what I'm saying. Devin didn't even get a paternity test. She had that baby when she met Devin. That's why they made him get married to her. They was gonna pin that shit on Devin Haney. They was gonna pin that shit on Devin Haney. If you could only see the way she loved me looking ass. Exactly. Like, who the fuck does that, dog? Who? That shit crazy as hell. But then try to reverse charge that shit. Now he asking his baby mama for the money back. Like, they can't get them fucks back. But the shit funny though. It is funny though. But all Devin can do is follow the example his father set for him. Now you see Bill Haney and them, they spiraling and shit. Anything they talk about, they can't talk about Tank no more. They can't talk about Tank no more. So now Bill and Devin are really scared of Ryan Garcia. I hate to say it, but they are. That's why every time Bill get a chance, Bill is talking about Ryan Garcia and Vada. They're not even fighting you right now, Bill, but Bill is trying to call Ryan Garcia. People don't understand what he's doing. He's trying to put in place a stipend so they can be like, man, this nigga ain't even clean. And see, they talking about Ryan Garcia isn't clean since May, when reports show that Ryan Garcia took a test in August, July, and June because he had to. He had to. So they putting out false information, and then like Blue Blood said, you know, in boxing things are subjected to change. Then you got Devin Haney is posting a clean Vada, and I'm like, bro, you just got finished fighting. Of course your shit should be clean. Like I said before, that's like if my wife has a fucking baby, of course she should pass an STD test. That shit's redundant. Shout out to my nigga Big Bob Guns. Fresh Baker, yeah, they know they cheated Ryan. And they mad that Ryan Garcia has withdrew from Vada and is now fucking with USADA. He's not dealing with their ass no more. So now they can't middleman his specimen. They cannot middleman his specimen no more. Exactly, Rod Walker. He thinks simping is motherfucking refundable. And that shit crazy as hell. But like I was saying earlier, for y'all that missed that earlier, Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo is a great fight. But looking at that press conference, that shit's gonna flop. It was nobody there. It was nobody at the press conference. Bro, it was nobody at the press whole room. I was like, wow. And then Tio on some fruity ass shit. Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios will eclipse Shakur versus Tio. Bruh. Hey, Rod Walker. Exactly, bro. I gotta beat the shit out you for saying some shit like that. Like, bro, we ain't even got no more press. Like, bro, I might have did something at the press conference, bro. Like, you just straight up disrespected my manhood, bro. Like, you disrespected me as a man. He talking about, yeah, and Shakur gonna jiggle my. And Shakur talking about, what? You gonna jiggle my balls. Like, that shit was so fucking boring. That shit was so bullshit that he wasn't nobody there. That fight had no buzz. So Tio tried to create some shit. And the only reason he did that broke back shit from Shakur, because he know that Shakur down with the pass. Then Shakur gonna act like Terry try to sex play with him in public. But you've been doing it in private. But now you getting mad because he doing it in front of everybody. Like, come on, man, you gotta keep this shit. You gotta keep this shit between us. You can't be doing this shit on TV. Type nigga. But that shit be the funny shit right there. Hands soft and supple like a lady's. Exactly. Pounds. But like I said, I want to see the fight. I'm gonna pay for T.O. versus Shakur. I'm just telling y'all, don't be surprised if the shit flop. The shit gonna flop bad. I can tell you that now. Talk about it. The only thing nobody knew, they had a press conference yesterday to like they really wasn't. In a fight this huge, people should have been talking about that shit. That shit was, I'm like, well, damn. For a fight this big, you would expect this shit would have been packed. It was nobody there. That's why it was so, the shit was so cringe. The shit was so dead. That's why T.O. had to go to the gay jokes. That's why he did that. He had no other choice. If he didn't, the shit was already bombing. The shit was already bombing. So the only thing T.O. could do to save it, he was like, well, shit, might as well make. The shit was terrible. And see, this is what I'm saying. Turkey is effectively taking down the cash of these fighters. He's effectively devaluing them in the marketplace. And they don't even realize what they're doing, and this is why they're messing with the Ali Act. Like Shakur 2 years ago, if I tell you Shakur versus T.O., that shit lit. Tell me if I'm wrong. Shakur versus T.O. 2 years ago. See that. Shakur versus T.O., you can put that bitch in Vegas. Just because T.O. was on a little. Like, that shit would have been like that. I think they done made this fight not really interested in them two fighters. And it's like they both trying to throw up a Hail Mary because this fight is make or break it for either one of them. If T.O. loses it, Shakur loses this fight, even though I don't say one loss matters, Shakur gets beat by T.O., all that shit they been talking, they be like, yeah, see, we told you Shakur wasn't that. Shakur has the most to lose in this shit because Shakur has a brand and he has an image and he has a style that he has been pushing. So Shakur has to go out there and outbox this motherfucker and make him look like trash. Shakur has to do that. Shakur can't even make this shit close, honestly. Because, first off, a lot of people don't really like Shakur. They say he's boring. He don't really sell. Now, if Shakur has a close fight with T.O., and I'm just telling you this, they're going to rob Shakur. If Shakur has a close fight with T.O., you best believe that towel head comment is going to get his ass robbed. Y'all don't forget, he called Turkey a towel head before. Even though he apologized, he did say it. He did say that shit. So, Turkey don't forget. Oh, shout out to my brother Fresh Baker with the motherfucking pies. You said you got you one? But you know something? If T.O. loses to Shakur, T.O. can still get a big fight with Tank. He can still get a big fight with Ryan. Just because, he'll take over. Yeah, right. He disrespect. But T.O.'s closer to turkey color than Shakur is. I feel you on that. But like I say, a loss don't finish. But I'm just saying, when you talk the type of shit that Shakur talk, like when you talk about how you levels above everybody, you have to go out there and show that shit. Like vocabulary, since you leagues above people, levels. And see, that's why I say a lot of these young fighters that putting undue pressure on each other. Like now they got to put the pressure on themselves to deliver, and if they don't perform, then they face a lot of criticism. And is it me, or did Jay Prince go scare Cameron or something? Because Cameron, besides Bud Crawford, he said if Bud Crawford retires, then Shakur will be pound for pound number one. Let me find. We done seen Cameron get chased at the Rutgers, him and Jim Jones. Oh boy. You feel me? Oh boy. That's all I can say to that. But on that note right there, I got one question to ask y'all, right? Shalom to my beautiful sister Raina in the motherfucking building. How you doing, Queen? Hope everything well with you. Yeah, Rod Walker, J Prince is a gangster. And shout out to my brother Zulu motherfucking Lion in the Cash App with the $5 holler, supporting the grind. Appreciate you, my brother, for supporting the grind. Always look out when you can. I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody that looks out for the grind. And if y'all could, it would be great to get 3 more to support the grind, but if not, that's cool. But I appreciate everybody for supporting it. Hey, I think Jay Prince put the press game down. Jay Prince put the press game down because Mace ain't said shit. Cameron, now Mace ain't going for it. That's why it was Cameron. Cameron talking about. But yeah, like motherfucking Cameron, I'm like, Cam, how you gonna say all this? Like, it was giving scared. You feel what I'm saying? It was giving kind of scared. Like, that shit crazy as hell. I'm like, damn. Like, all that shit you and Mace talking about, y'all not gonna do this and that. What has Shakur done since the last time you talk shit that made him the best now? Like, and see, this is the shit that gets me about boxing. Motherfuckers don't keep that shit legit. They don't keep that shit real. Like, what the fuck has he done since the last time you talk shit that make you change your opinion on this man? He hasn't had no more fights. He fought a fucking carpenter on 3 days' notice. Now all of a sudden you got him pound for pound number one? And see, that's what I'm saying. That money be making, look, Like my man say, hold on. Oh, he found camera on the Diddy file. And just like the white rapper Mills say, a couple bands make the baddest motherfuckers leg bend back. Two motherfuckers sit in the building. Salute to you, Queen. Twin in the building. Like I said, they toss a couple dollars and it makes the baddest motherfuckers bend their leg backwards. Since him and Cameron got into it, that make Cameron rank Shakur the best fighter in the world, not named Bud Crawford. Yeah, he killed Mekhi Phife. I mean, he shot Mekhi Phife, Big Bob. He had a gangster ass role on there, Mekhi Phife. Emmanuel. Just Emmanuel Carter. Phillip Rivers is our starting quarterback this week. We done got 78-year-old retirement home like us. Well, now he taking some snake, Big Bob. Now he taking that snake. Shout out to the beautiful Queen DZ Sanchez in the building. Mia Mora. My Nina Madre. No evidence. Salute. King. Peace and blessings to you. Guan brethren. The real bad man. He's a real bad man right there. Oye, dice mi niña madre. Por favor. But that shit right there be crazy as hell, though, dog. Like, of course, a hell of a boxer. Hell of a boxer. Who is that, DZ? Who the hell is Sugar? Sugar versus your favorite fighter already confirmed to unify in Phoenix. I'm confused now. Fuck is Sugar? Is that oh Navarrete? Is Asuka? When did they call Navarrete Asuka? I don't know. But shit, big up to them. Navarrete reminds me of an awkward Mario Barrios. Oh, Sugar Nunez. Okay. You talking about Ricardo Nunez? Damn. Okay. So Navarrete is your favorite fighter, DZ. Okay. I think honestly, Mario Barrios and Navarrete. I just think Navarrete is an awkward form of Mario Barrios. They throw a lot of shots. They get active. They do get active. Eduardo Nunez, okay. I knew it was an auto in there. I said Ricardo, but it was an auto Nunez. I knew it was something like that. That might be a good fight right there. Nah, his power wasn't up there, Rod. You remember when Navarrete said he done moved up too many divisions, his power's not there. Like his power's not there. Yeah. Suarez should have got, like I was saying, Teofimo and Shakur. I love that fight right there. But that fight is gonna lose so much fucking money. Like it's gonna lose so much money. And the reason why that fight is gonna lose so much money, that press conference showed us yesterday. It was 8 people conference. 5 of them held the, it wasn't even no family there. The shit was so awkward. Like, bro, you know when you try to holler at somebody and they don't say nothing, you be feeling awkward as hell. Like Theo was trying to say something, that shit was awkward as hell. So he was like, you know what? Fuck it. Ain't nobody here, so we can look. Usually they sex eating. Theo said, fuck it. We gonna sex play. He said, jiggle my ball. That shit was empty as fuck, dog. Guan Richard Paris. Real bad man in the building. The original Don Dada that came through. But check this out, though. Like, first off, man, I hate that motherfucking freaky ass Marty Cone shit. Like, that's some bullshit. But Theo was having fun. Frequent Flyer got banned from his own homeboys channel today. I was over there watching Dean earlier. We'll stop dick eating. When you're old, they said Frequent was gargling on a gaggle of dicks. Yeah, I was laughing like hell, Richard. I was on the way home when I see that shit. I said, wow. I said, that's that Philly love. I say, even niggas from Philly get tired of Frequent. Now, that's a damn shame when niggas from your own city tired of your ass, dog. Well, of course, T.O. would be into sodomy. Rod Walker, he likes to fight in Saudi Arabia. It's called the Raiha season. But the funny shit about it, like, I check this out. I'm gonna show y'all so y'all don't think I'm bullshit, right? Just so y'all don't think I'm bullshit. It was 8 motherfuckers at this press conference. 5 of them was holding. 3 of them had the microphones. Now watch this shit. Hold on. Y'all gonna be like, damn. That's why I Yeah, T.O. got crushes on black fighters, 2 Cent. That's why he was upset. That's why he be upset because his wife was okay with taking it. And he was like, damn, she beat me to the punch. Listen,
Faster.
they echo it.
Talking about room 40
Faster.
though.
You said what?
Talking about room
Whenever
40.
y'all heard an echo at a
Room
press
40 's
conference.
nuts.
Faster. Yo, you pause, bro. What's up with you, bro? You been wilding
Oh,
since
you hard,
bro. Pause.
You hard.
Do y'all hear that echo in the background?
Real hard.
Man, what do you say to that, bro? Like, you hear him, bro? I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up,
Fuck you
bro.
till you
T.O.
love
not
me.
on this level. T.O. is
I'ma
a
fuck
high
you
level
till you
fighter,
love me.
but he's not on my level. I'm a
Hey, Shakur like that exactly, Richard Paris. That nigga was blushing like hell. You that ain't that nigga started blushing. Exactly, hey Richard, that nigga started blushing. What the fuck you mean? What do you say to something like that? Nigga, you get up and you pop his ass. Like, that nigga my balls. He was like, what? Jiggle my balls. I was like, what the? When have y'all ever heard? Look, they got a green screen behind Shakur, but it ain't but 8 people there. Questions. It's nobody else there. But listen to the echo, y'all. Listen to the echo when people talking.
You've shown respect to him for his performances in the past, what he's done.
Sick. And you be the only people in the gym shit.
Done. Guys like Lomachenko and Taylor, you say that he's not on your level. Why do you think you're on a
Taylor against Lomachenko? He was at his very best. That was the best he can do. I don't think he can do nothing better than that. So I'm way better than them guys. With Lomachenko, like I said, he didn't throw punches for 6
Objection.
for 6 rounds.
That's what I'm saying. Did y'all hear how dead it was there? Like, it was nobody there. This fight is gonna fail. It wasn't nobody there. Hell, we didn't even know it was a press conference. Only nigga making sex jokes. It was nothing remarkable, nothing memorable. It was nothing about that press conference that made me want to go watch the fight. I'm just being honest. Just for the press conference, I'm like, that fight did, man. And I hate to say it because it's 2 good fighters about to fight. It's going to be a power to hurt T.O. T.O. has the power to hurt Shakur. Shakur has the boxing ability. Like, bro, this is like yin and yang. Like, Shakur doesn't have the offense. T.O. has the offense, but not the defense. Shakur has the defense, but not the offense. Shakur has speed. T.O. has speed. Shakur has reflexes. T.O. has reflexes. Like, I want to see this shit, but ain't nobody gonna see this shit. Like, this shit gonna flop. Exactly, 2 Cent. People don't realize making a good fight is more than just 2 good fighters. You have to push this shit. Like, it could be the wrong time to push this shit. And like, both of them are coming off some abysmal fights. Like, they ain't got the backing behind it. Like, it's a lot of shit that go into this shit. Like, if they would have did this shit from the PBC from the jump, PBC could have pushed this shit. But they have effectively made Shakur a non-entity in boxing. But if Shakur goes on to beat T.O. and fights Ryan Garcia next, that'll be his big payday. It'll be a black and a Puerto Rican versus a Mexican. Yeah, that's what I said, Rod. Like, boxers can give T.O. problems, but T.O. got good reflexes. And you know, Shakur, see them other boxers, Ortiz and Sandor, they keep constant offense. Shakur takes breaks. That's why I said, plus, you know, Shakur been done get caught. Now, if T.O. can hit Shakur one of them shots, it could be a problem. Shout out to my nigga Fonz being in the building. Shakur get hit, we don't know. Teofimo's only knockout at 140 is a fighter coming up from 135. Shakur's coming up from 135. Pedro Campos was the only person that T.O. knocked out at 140. And that was his first fight at 140. So that might give him a little advantage over Shakur because Shakur might be hell when it comes to sparring. But them 8-ounce gloves is a whole lot different from sparring. Them 8 ounces, a lot can be said for them 8 ounces. Exactly, J.A. They can't even talk shit correctly, bruh. Like, these niggas ain't even making that. Like, that shit was like one of the lamest face-offs I've ever fucking seen, dog. It looked like I was about to watch a couple of damn LGBTQ niggas fight, bro. Now, I'm not saying they both that. I'm just saying it had the feel of watching two LGBTQ niggas about to fight with each other. Some shit I don't want to see. Shout out to my brother Jado in the building. Like, bro, that shit right there had no fanfare, no flair, no nothing, bro. Like, that shit was all casual as hell, bro. Bro, J.A., it wasn't no damn near, they was flirting. T.O. talking about, nigga, jiggle my balls, I'm gonna fuck you hard. Shakur started laughing, talking about, what? What do you say to that? Violate you in a sodomy way. That ain't no shit to laugh about. The fuck you mean, what do you say? I am a boy, Damon. I'm bilingual, there's a difference. You crazy, bro. Like that motherfucking press conference, bro. It's a reason why, like, the height of that press conference was the height of that press conference was Teofimo was pitching Wu on the job, bro. He was jiggling. Jiggling, what we tell you about pitching Wu on the job? Ain't nobody doing nothing. T.O., exactly, no evidence. You got to steal off on a nigga for saying some shit like that, bro. Like, Teofimo must have went back and looked at that video of Shakur and Edward. Like, hell, I'm light skinned. He said, hey, me and motherfucking Edward Belanga the same color. He was hoping Shakur might drop down on his knees and sing in front of him without no shirt. And he was comfortable with it. Like, bro, one thing I can tell you, man, people that play that fruity shit, they don't just do that shit to anybody. Like, That motherfucker was too comfortable and knew wasn't shit coming back at him. He knew like that nigga knew that came and played with Terry Crews balls. Like when that man walked up and played with Terry Crews balls, he knew Terry wasn't gonna do shit. And that's what T.O. knew. T.O. said, man, Shakur like this shit. Like that shit crazy, bro. Like, bro, that shit crazy as hell, man. And like, what gets me is the nigga talking about, what do you say? The fuck do you mean? I said, man, T.O. sound like he from motherfucking D.C. And he about to snatch him a jersey, nigga. But hey. But the funny shit about it though, bro. This the fuck. I'm gonna show you the fucked up shit about it. The cool what he was gonna do to him. Wow. This nigga had on his
For
face.
your next fight, done in unification at 140. You've talked the right fight for you.
Hold on, I'll tell you what.
Faster.
You talking about room 40
Faster.
though?
You said what?
You talking about room 40?
Yeah.
Room 40's nuts.
Faster.
Hey, look, when he told that nigga 140, these nuts. Look at Shakur, he happy.
You pause.
He like, pause, dude. We can't do this shit out in public. Come on, homie.
Bro, what's up with you, bro?
Nigga blushing in head.
You been wild as
You hard,
bro. Pause.
This nigga blushing like a female that's getting hit on. The nigga blushing. That man, he's having violate you
real
all.
hard.
Man, what do you say to that?
What the fuck do you mean? What do you?
Bro, T.O. not on this level. T.O.
He's all, what? I just can't wait to beat him, man. What do you say to that? The fuck do you mean, my nigga? Like, bro, I ain't stupid. Bro. That nigga put that Riz on Shakur, bro. Riz game on 1,000, bro. He Riz the fuck out of Shakur. Twin, what you crying for? I'm gonna drop the link too, man. Fuck it. That nigga, boy, I'm telling you. And while I'm dropping the link, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me. And if y'all could, can I get 3 people to support the grind for the day? Give me 3 people to support the grind, baby. I'm working by myself, Dr. Key. She pursuing her endeavors. She'll be back tomorrow. Let me get 3 people to support your boy in the grind. 3 people. But bruh, Shakur sat there and act like every female when I be spitting that game to her. That nigga was turned on. That's why he had to duck his head, bruh. He talking about pause. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bruh. Y'all seen that nigga giggling. That nigga was giggling, dog. That was not a giggling moment. There's no way a man can say those type of things to me and I'm giggling. Nigga, the chair would have been across the room. You gonna do what to what? Like, understand what this man sat there and said, bro. First off, he invited you to his nuts. Then he said he's gonna violate you hard. Now, just say Shakur's daughter watched this video. What would he explain to his daughter about this man saying hard? This nigga laughing talking about That nigga said he was gonna fuck you. Ain't no pause. Rod Walker. It's no pause about nigga. I'm gonna fuck you hard. What is there to pause? What is there to fucking pause? Nigga, everything has been paused out the window. Nigga, you supposed to be putting them PAW, them pause. Pause are supposed to be on that nigga. Like that man said some very crazy shit, dog. Yeah, the Al Zook done rooted and tooted that nigga out there in the desert. It's a good fight. But the only thing we talking about at that press conference is that means the fight. Nobody's talking about the fight. Ain't nobody talking about. The thing they wonder about is who gonna be the power bottom. Everybody wondering who's gonna be the giver and who's gonna be the taker. And that's crazy. Now, the last thing, now I remember Mike Tyson telling Lennox Lewis he gonna eat the kids, but Shakur about to eat the kids the other way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit can't go on, bro. Like, this shit right here has to stop. Hey, I can see that shit now, Richard Paris. Them niggas gonna be dry humping like hell, bro. Rod Walker. How though? What can you hype up? The sex play? Hey sis, I know what you're saying, Lorraine. I'm just saying though, dog. Like, what can they hype up? The most exciting part of this fight was a man telling him that he was gonna violate him sodomly. The face of what though, 2 Cent? The face, like, so if Shakur beat Tio, he the face. It wasn't Sandor Martin or Jermaine Ortiz the motherfucking face. Teofimo ain't like that. $1 holler. He said just giving up a little bit. Appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. I just need 2 people. I know it's 2 people out here that can support the grind for the day. Just give me 2 people to support the grind so we can hit the goal. We ain't hit the goal in a while, man. Can I get 2 people to support the grind? It don't matter what you're saying, just support the grind. That's all. Yeah, that shit was mad weird, Rod Walker. But motherfuckers don't understand that shit. I know Gay Davis was loving that shit, though. He was like, yeah, but Tio, you ain't that cute. He probably talking about Tio, you ain't cute enough, nigga. Cause y'all know Gay Davis like to call people ugly and cute and shit. You feel me? Him and that goddamn dirty ass wife beater. Well, y'all do know that Shakur name is really Triple S. He is really Sugar Shakur Stevenson. And this is no bullshit. He calls himself Sugar Shakur. That was his name at one time. Sugar, look it up. Sugar Shakur Stevenson. He was Triple S. He was Triple S. Sugar Shakur Stevenson. Yes, he was. I hear you too. That's crazy.
Listen to me. He don't want to box. He don't want to box. He wants to make it a brawl, bro. So you got to just move around. Tiene que moverte. Esa derecha muy alta. Esa derecha muy rápida.
Welcome. Yo. But he was sparring right there. Out of TO, knocking his ass around. So you can always go look. You can always go look. Tank Davis has beat up Teofimo plenty of times in sparring. Plenty of times. And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant. He in the cash out with $1 again. Talk about I support one more time. I appreciate it, bro. You ain't got to do that, bro, but I appreciate it. I just need one more person. I know I can get one person to support the grind for the day. My man Animal hit it twice. Can I get one person to support the grind for the day? I need one person. Support the grind for me. I don't care what it is. Just support the grind. But Paulie Malignaggi, right? Paulie Malignaggi say all this shit about Tank Davis. But he likes Pitbull. He likes Rolly. He likes Ryan Garcia. He likes Mario that Tank Davis done beat. He like 5 fighters. He even like Lamar Roach. That's 6 fighters. But he don't like Tank. And y'all know why? Because Paulie Malignaggi is used to being on the other side of a Roach. He loves Pitbull. The same man that Pitbull beat with one hand. But y'all don't understand why. Do y'all not know why Paulie Malignaggi don't like Tank? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to explain to y'all why Paulie Malignaggi hates Tank Davis. 1 in the chat, and I'll tell you why Paulie hates Tank Davis. Brother, who's Tank Davis? Who is Tank? Exactly, Lee Jackson. Who is Tank Davis's big homie? Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is the reason Paulie hates Tank. The reason. Matter of fact, for some of y'all that's new, I'm about to show y'all that's new to boxing the reason why.
And all the news conferences.
Negative. I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his.
Adrian, congratulations on winning the title. Any regrets about anything that went on in the pre-fights and all the news?
Polly. I left with his belt and his girl. Hey, I'm just saying, you lost. I know. Hold on. Wait, don't brag about taking my side piece. Don't brag about taking my side piece. That's my side piece. You don't get lazy.
All right. Hopefully we'll have a chance here in a moment to talk to Polly. As cooler heads prevail. Let me.
That, my friends, Tank Davis. Don't brag about taking my side piece. Mad. He was mad about that one. He was mad as hell. That nigga bragged about taking his side piece. But if she your side piece, what you hollering for? What are you hollering for if this is your side piece? That nigga had feelings, 2 Cent. And Shalawam's my brother, altruistic in the cash app with the 10 piece. Supporting the grind. Appreciate you, my brother. But that nigga was pissed. That was pissed. And not only Adrian Broner was, he talking about my side piece. They was engaged. So who the hell put, nigga, that was your only piece. That was your only piece, and that man took it from you. He took your cookies. But let Paulie tell it. That's just my side piece. Who brags about taking a man's side piece? That's just my side piece. Hey, that shit hurt his soul, bro. That's why Paulie used to be on Earl Spence shit like that. That's why Paulie don't like Floyd, Earl, AB, or Tank. I tell y'all, these niggas really don't be hating black. Yeah, they was engaged, 2 Cent. That's why niggas really be hating on black fighters, because these niggas done smashed the chick that they love. Like, a lot of Devin Haney fans are mad because Devin has only been with 2 women in his life. Both of them are sex workers, India Love and his wife. Both of them sold ass. Because what your boy Nas say? What, you thought you was getting girls because of your looks? No, nigga, you got to pay to play. He's got to pay to play, and they mad about that shit. Just like Clarissa got mad at AB. She's talking about it's always the light-skinned girls. You got Shakur out here getting his gap fixed. So now. This nigga got new teeth, now he the face of boxing. Mr. Miami-Dade in the building. Oakland LTTV in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Hey, Oakland, is that Jake Paul and Josh fight still going on? Hey, 2 Cent, that shit be like that, though. That shit be like that. Sometimes women be looking for the bigger, better deal. You going live, Oakland. Prostitute, sex work, DHP, Devin hate Pooch. Oh. Hey, it's it. You with Paula Malignaggi. Your relationship was already ruined, 2 Cent. But yeah, like I'm saying, it's a cool Stevenson fight is the gay talk. That's crazy. It's actually a good fight. It's actually a good fight. These people ain't gonna let it be a good fight. They're not gonna let it be a good fight because the last 2 years they did nothing to help plummeting, and they ain't did shit to help it out. But hey, it is what it is. You know, like I said, this could be. I think both of their careers, Shakur Stevenson and motherfucking Tiafimo, both of their careers really need this fight to take it to the next level. Like I said, Shakur is ducking O'Shaquie Foster. That's exactly what that shit was. You didn't invite a motherfuckers ass niggas show up. Ain't no hoes at the party. Ain't no hoes come to the party, 2 Cent. That's a damn shame. Hey, 2 Cent, that's like you invite a girl out for a date and you done been sitting at really 2 Cent. That's like inviting a girl to a date and you been sitting there. You been sitting there for motherfucking 2 hours and she still ain't showed up. You like, give me one more drink. Just let me get one more drink. Sir, you've had enough. I know she's coming. You texting and she talking about, I'm about to pull up. She done told you that shit for the last 2 hours that she about to pull up. Arraigning. That's his problem not speaking to you. So he ain't gonna be speaking to nobody now. But motherfucking damn pro box now. Nigga straight pro box. But yeah. But shit, I done been on for 2 hours, man. The doctor, she gonna be back in here tomorrow. Come on a little early. Nah, I ain't gonna come on earlier tomorrow. But salute to everybody that came through. Bruh. This is actually a good fight, and it's about to fall through the cracks, and people ain't even understanding it. But salute to everybody, man. If you're not part of the Discord, you're missing out. They kicked you away frequent. You should have known that shit. But salute to everybody. We already got one motherfucker still in there. But they left Tisha in there, but it's all good. But salute to everybody, man. Peace and bless. Hey, Open, I be wondering why the hell that motherfucker in there, because all he do is run and get some justification after he leave, but shit on a nigga, let him watch you say. Salute. And the doctor be back tomorrow. I'm out.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really heated, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I can squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga